FAA is expanding its drone ban across many communities in New York and New Jersey. And this comes after weeks of skyrocketing drone sightings. Nick Calloway spoke with a drone pilot about what he thinks is going on.
You're clear for takeoff.
From his backyard in Clark, New Jersey, John Jacobson's drone takes flight. Jacobson is an Army veteran and a 9/11 survivor. These days, he's retired, and you can find him flying drones several times a week.
The drones have these amazing cameras on them that allow you to take incredible pictures of the world around you from above. It's going to be a little wobbly because of these extensions on here.
Jacobson's drone did not come from the factory like this. He added bamboo extensions and cheap LED lights from Amazon to show us how easy it is to double the size of a hobbyist drone.
In the sky, it's hard to judge size of anything. If you see lights blinking, it could be any size.
Jacobson says most of the drone mystery is easily explained.
I would say 95% of all drone sightings are either hobby drones, or it's a mistake in identity, or it's a helicopter.
The other 5%, you may ask?
I think there's something else going on out there that we can't explain.
Still, next time you see a drone up in the night sky, odds are somewhere, someone with a remote control is having a blast.
Yeah, baby.
In Clark, New Jersey, Nick Calloway, CBS News, New York.
And now to that attempted crackdown on those mystery drones flying over New York. The FAA expanded temporary drone flight restrictions today through Long Island and parts of Westchester. They've listed dozens of places where there are restrictions, and this comes after similar limits were issued in towns across New Jersey. And you can find a full list in all of our drone coverage over the last several weeks. For that, head to cbsnewyork.com.
This just in tonight, the mystery drone sightings lead to new restrictions for parts of New York.
This comes after the FAA issued temporary drone restrictions for nearly 24 towns and cities in New Jersey. But as Alicia Reed reports, there are still questions and calls for transparency.
Drones will now be temporarily banned over parts of New York. Governor Kathy Hochul says the FAA's new restrictions will help protect critical infrastructure in the state. Many of the neighborhoods are near area airports. Earlier Thursday, the FAA banned drones in 22 New Jersey areas until at least January 17th.
The reports keep conflicting, so...
Sightings like this started a month ago in New Jersey, hovering over the skyline and raising eyebrows.
Not everything is clear. Something is hiding something.
Jersey City made the list. The skies were pretty clear on the first night of the ban. Nearly 40 miles away in Bridgewater, our cameras captured what could have been a plane or a drone.
Probably more transparency from what's going on in the first place would be nice.
In nearby Watchung, Mayor Ronald Jubin says sightings have been constant since mid-November.
Hundreds. I see them every night.
He's frustrated his town didn't make the list. Disappointed. He says there's a lack of transparency and communication.
No one reached out to Watchung whether we thought that was relevant here.
The FAA, FBI, and Homeland Security have all said the majority of lights in the sky have been misidentified and that there's no threat to the public.
People are not convinced that it's safe. We need to gather more information.
They say there's nothing going on, but we're going to shut down airspace anyway. I don't get it.
The federal government has sent a drone detection system to New York and New Jersey. Governor Kathy Hochul saying these new restrictions are a precautionary measure, reiterating there are no threats. In Jersey City, Alicia Reed, CBS News, New York.
And for a complete list of the New York and New Jersey locations impacted by the FAA drone restrictions, head over to cbsnewyork.com. Nassau County, Long Island is taking new measures to try to crack down on those mysteries drones. Today, county officials, along with the police department, unveiled new drone detection technology and a new intelligence center. They're also working with a task force that consists of the Coast Guard, NYPD, and other agencies to investigate these drone sightings. County Executive Bruce Blakeman said at times police are allowed to shoot these drones down.
There is a mass gathering anywhere, and there is a drone that is a threat to the public at large, that they have the authority and the jurisdiction and the right to shoot down that drone.
The police commissioner said people flying drones higher than 400 feet can be charged with obstructing governmental administration.
Now, an update on the mysterious drones seen flying over New Jersey and other states on the East Coast. The FAA has now issued a temporary ban over nearly 24 towns and cities up and down the Garden State.
Nick Calloway's been covering this drone mystery and explains what this all means.
Here at drone headquarters.
Those small specks of light in the sky captivating audiences on the ground. These videos were taken Tuesday night in Mendham in Morris County. It's been all the buzz in this usually quiet borough, as we found in this coffee shop.
The other day, right outside of my work, there was at least 10 to 12 of them hovering above, darting around, going in all different directions.
It's not making me crazy or anything, but it was very colorful, but strange.
This is a real phenomenon. We're not making it up. We're not hallucinating. And so it's been frustrating that I think it hasn't been taken as seriously as it could have been.
After a month of suspected drone sightings, the FAA has banned most drone flights in 22 areas of New Jersey around critical infrastructure through January 17th. The agency issued the ban at the request of federal security partners. The sudden move comes after federal officials have tried to put the matter to bed, saying they found nothing suspicious in the skies. Republican New Jersey State Senator John Bramnick says this only causes confusion.
They say there's nothing going on, but we're going to shut down airspace anyway. I don't get it.
North Jersey Congressman Josh Gottheimer, a Democrat, is calling on the FAA to brief the public on their decision,
so that they can respond about what these drones are. You know, and I don't know why they would ever put out an alert like this without publicly briefing properly.
Mendham is not on the list of towns where drones are banned, so residents here can expect to keep their eyes to the sky each night. In Mendham, New Jersey, Nick Calloway, CBS News, New York.
Okay, mystery continues. Back to our weather. I know, right?
As they say, adds to the confusion, too.
Absolutely.
The big development in the ongoing drone mystery, a Federal Aviation Administration confirming to CBS News New York it has banned drones from flying in several New Jersey towns until January 17th. The order covers nearly 24 areas, including Jersey City, Harrison, Edison, and Bayonne. It says no unmanned aircraft can operate below 400 feet within 1 nautical mile of the airspace specified in each area listed. It also allows the government to use deadly force against drones if they pose an imminent security threat. We'll bring you more details and reaction as we get them right here on CBS News New York and CBSNewYork.com.
Tonight, an effort in Congress to allow individual towns to track drones has been blocked.
This, says local authorities, say that they just can't explain some of the aircraft that they've caught on camera. Dick Brennan is here now with more. Dick?
Christine Marie, Senator Chuck Schumer wants a law to allow local law enforcement to move quickly and has also called for the U.S. Department of Homeland Security to deploy better drone tracking technology to identify the drones and their operators. But it appears there will be no quick action from Congress.
People in the New York, New Jersey area have a lot of questions, and they're not getting adequate answers.
Senator Chuck Schumer is fuming that the GOP has blocked his bill to give local officials more ways to track aerial drones.
Our bill explicitly authorizes state and local authorities to conduct drone detection and helps them better coordinate with federal law enforcement.
Authorities in Ocean County, New Jersey have taken to the air to hunt drones, and they actually track aircraft in a command center.
It's wild, the amount of air traffic over New Jersey, and especially over Ocean County.
People can get easily confused. Much of what they see is planes, choppers, planets, and stars. But Sergeant Kevin Fennessy says there are some things that even he can't explain, like this video captured by a lookout drone tethered to the ground.
We had something coming at us, and as it's coming at us, it stops, it does like a 180 in the air, and then drives away, and then comes back and does like a giant U around us. So that's not normal for aircraft.
So just what is going on up there?
It's definitely something that whatever we're seeing, we can't figure out what it is.
So we wanted to know, what are authorities saying behind closed doors? New Jersey Congressman Josh Gottheimer, who's on the House Intelligence Committee, was given a classified briefing.
It reinforced the briefings that I received from the FBI and the Homeland Security Department to date, which is that I do not believe at this moment there's any imminent threat posed by the drones people are seeing to anyone's public safety.
But Gottheimer says the government has to tell people what they know now.
When you don't give people information, then people will fill the vacuum, right? This can't be the Wild West of drones.
As for the Schumer bill, it was blocked by Kentucky Senator Rand Paul, who says it's not clear there's an urgent threat from drones. Schumer says he's not giving up and he will talk to Paul about changing his mind on the issue. Maurice and Christine.
Okay.
Thank you, Dick. As the drone mystery deepens, proposed legislation could help provide answers about sightings in the area. Welcome back. I'm Christine Johnson.
I'm Maurice Dubois. Neighbors and lawmakers are demanding more transparency now from the federal government.
All of this comes as a top secret briefing was held today in Washington about the drone sightings. Christine Sloan covers New Jersey and has the new developments.
They're like coming right over our houses.
Many Mendham, New Jersey residents say their quaint township is being overrun by mystery drones.
Oh my God.
You just have to walk outside and look up.
It's like mildly concerning, for sure.
This video shot by a CBS News New York photographer shows drones hovering over West Orange. An FBI official says of the 5,000 drone tips the agency has received, less than 100 have been worthy of investigation, that most are manned aircraft. Congressman Josh Gottheimer on the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence got a high-level briefing Tuesday. I spoke to him on the phone.
And obviously I can't go into the specifics given it's in classified briefing, but I feel very confident, as I've said all along, and this reinforces it, that based on what we heard from the intelligence community, there's no imminent threat to date of public safety.
And many local and state lawmakers tell me they haven't received any kind of information. They say that's frustrating.
If it's not secret, then why do people have to be briefed? What do you need top secret clearance? What do you need briefing of an intelligence committee if there's nothing going on?
State Senator John Bromnick among the lawmakers demanding more information from the feds. The mayor of Belleville convinced some of the drones belong to the U.S. government.
In my opinion, they're looking for something, or, as we would say, they're sniffing for something.
New York Senator Chuck Schumer has proposed legislation to help the region.
Our legislation will explicitly authorize state and local authorities to conduct drone detection.
A law enforcement source tells me New Jersey's received equipment capable of detecting the larger drones seen early on, saying the feds have also sent personnel. But the source also says all this comes as drone activity appears to be dropping. In Mendham, New Jersey, Christine Sloan, CBS News, New York.
As the drone mystery deepens, proposed legislation could help provide answers about sightings in the area. Welcome back. I'm Christine Johnson.
I'm Maurice Dubois. Neighbors and lawmakers are demanding more transparency now from the federal government.
All of this comes as a top secret briefing was held today in Washington about the drone sightings. Christine Sloan covers New Jersey and has the new developments.
They're like coming right over our houses.
Many Mendham, New Jersey residents say their quaint township is being overrun by mystery drones.
Oh my God.
You just have to walk outside and look up.
It's like mildly concerning, for sure.
This video shot by a CBS News New York photographer shows drones hovering over West Orange. An FBI official says of the 5,000 drone tips the agency has received, less than 100 have been worthy of investigation, that most are manned aircraft. Congressman Josh Gottheimer on the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence got a high-level briefing Tuesday. I spoke to him on the phone.
And obviously I can't go into the specifics given it's in classified briefing, but I feel very confident, as I've said all along, and this reinforces it, that based on what we heard from the intelligence community, there's no imminent threat to date of public safety.
And many local and state lawmakers tell me they haven't received any kind of information. They say that's frustrating.
If it's not secret, then why do people have to be briefed? What do you need top secret clearance? What do you need briefing of an intelligence committee if there's nothing going on?
State Senator John Bromnick among the lawmakers demanding more information from the feds. The mayor of Belleville convinced some of the drones belong to the U.S. government.
In my opinion, they're looking for something, or, as we would say, they're sniffing for something.
New York Senator Chuck Schumer has proposed legislation to help the region.
Our legislation will explicitly authorize state and local authorities to conduct drone detection.
A law enforcement source tells me New Jersey's received equipment capable of detecting the larger drones seen early on, saying the feds have also sent personnel. But the source also says all this comes as drone activity appears to be dropping. In Mendham, New Jersey, Christine Sloan, CBS News, New York.
New image from the FAA tonight shows just how congested the skies are over New York and New Jersey. There are about 1,600 flights in the region each night and thousands of drones flying every day.
This comes as new technology is helping officials monitor the airspace to track down the mystery devices. Jenna DeAngelis has the new developments.
As more people share videos of what appear to be drones hovering overhead, like this one in Freehold, New Jersey, more questions emerge about who's operating them, from where, and why.
I can't walk out that door and somebody not stop me and say, tell me what's going on with the drones.
In the search for answers, Governor Phil Murphy got a close look at the latest drone detection hardware deployed to the state from the feds.
There may be suspicious activity out there as we stand here today, but there is little to no evidence of that right now.
President-elect Donald Trump accusing the Biden administration of knowing more than they're letting on.
Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense.
To date, our assessment is that this is lawful, legal, commercial, hobbyist, and even law enforcement aircraft activity. Nothing that indicates a public safety risk.
According to the White House, there are more than 1 million drones lawfully registered with the FAA.
Here in New York City, the NYPD detects on average about 300 to 400 drone flights a day. Police haven't seen an uptick in drone activity. The big increase is in reporting.
This weekend alone, the city received 120 calls about drones. That's more than the entire month of November.
A lot of misattribution of flights of helicopters and then of commercially available hobby drones, which we're able to detect through our software.
The NYPD is among those calling on Congress to give local authorities the power to step in.
Right now, they're not empowered to do so because the federal government has total jurisdiction.
In the meantime, officials are asking people to leave the investigation to the experts.
We are seeing an increase in pilots of manned aircraft being hit in the eyes with lasers because people on the ground think they see a drone.
No unilateral civilian investigations, because then you're creating the public safety threat that you're purporting to investigate.
Jenna DeAngelis, CBS News, New York.